Have you ever seen God, a mandala, a symmetrical angel? Felt, yes, fucking the sun. Heard music, voices, touched an animal, your hand, tasted rare meat, corn, water, and wine. An angel runs through the sudden light, through the room. A ghost precedes us, a shadow follows us, and each time we stop, we fall. No one thought up being. He who thinks he has, step forward. Shrill demented sparrows bark the sun into being. They rule dawn's kingdom. The cars a rising chorus. Then workmen's songs and hammers. The children of the schoolyard, 100 high voices, complete the orchestration. In that year, there was an intense visitation of energy. I left school and went down to the beach to live. I slept on a roof. At night, the moon became a woman's face. I met the spirit of music. An appearance of the devil on a Venice canal. Running, I saw Satan or Satyr. Moving beside me, a fleshy shadow of my secret mind, running, knowing. The day I left the beach, a hairy satyr running behind and a little to the right, in the holy solipsism of the young. Now I can't walk through a street without eyeing each single pedestrian. I feel their vibes through my skin. The hair on my neck, it rises. The fear. Eternal consciousness in the void makes trial and jail seem almost friendly. A kiss in the storm. Madman at the wheel, gun at the neck, space populace and arching coolie. A barn, a cabin attic, your own face stationary in the mirrored window. Fear of restrooms, tragic, cold, neon, I'm freezing. Animals, dead, white wings of rabbits, grey velvet deer, the canyon, the car, a craft, in wretched space. Sudden movements and your past to warm you in spiritless night. The lonely highway, cold hiker, afraid of wolves and his own shadow. The wolf who lives under the rock has invited me to drink of his cool water, not to splash or bathe, but leave the sun and know the dead desert night and the cold men who play there. Aha, come on now, luring the traveller, mighty voyager, curious into its dark womb. The graves grinning, Indians of night, the eyes of night, westward luring, into the brothel, into the bloodbath, into the dream, the dark dream of conquest and voyage, into night, westward into night. L'America, clothed in sunlight, restless in wanting, dying of fever. Changed shapes of an empire, starling invaders, vast promissory notes of joy, wanton, willful and passive, married to doubt. Clothed in great warring monuments of glory, how it has changed you, how slowly estranged you, solely arranged you, beg you for mercy. The crossroads, a place where ghosts reside to whisper into the ear of travellers and interest them in their fate. Hitchhiker drinks. I call again on the dark, hidden gods of the blood. Why do you call us? You know our price. It never changes. Death of you will give you life and free you from a vile fate. But it is getting late. If I could see you again and talk with you and walk a short while in your company and drink the heady brew of your conversations, I thought, to rescue a soul already ruined, to achieve respite, to plunder green gold on a pirate raid and bring to camp the glory of old. As the capesman faces poisoned horns and drinks red victory, the soldier, too, with his trophy, a pierced helmet, and a ledge walker shuddering his way into inward grace. Laughter. Well then, would you mock yourself? No. Soon our voices must become one, or one must leave. Forest strong sandals, burnt geometry fingers around a fire, reading history in blackened books, charcoal sentence in moot splendour. Flame tree, sire, we met in Eden, the troubled time we had, rustling in the night leaves, a sniper aimed at our window, a kitten mewing in the blasted strong air. I must go see. You've found your voice, friend. After all else, I recognise fast the strong, sure tones of a poet. Was it a question, search, or of strangling? I wonder. We never talked, but welcome here to the campfire. Share our meal with us and tell us of your life and the hanging. Well, first I screamed, and I was a child again alive. Then nothing till the age of 5. And then summers and the racetrack. I looked for a girl in New Mexican bars and found jail. The prostitute looked out her cell and saw "Fuck God" scratched on a leprous wall. You're rambling, boy. What of the rest? The jazz highway, he winks. I got picked up and rode through the night. Did you see any buildings? Did I? What was I doing? Of course, we danced plenty. She had nice sides. The cop hit me. Stop, I don't remember. The logs are melting. We must move on. The fire's ending. We'll hear more at the next altar. Musical interlude. Trees, train death, the American night. We went through 5 cords of wood this winter. He told me beautiful stories and had the most beautiful visions. He was truly a religious man at the end. You know, I like you guys, goddamn. I saw this cat run out of the ocean one night and beat off into a fire. I'm going down to Mexico, to this border town I heard about, and I'm going to buy me a girl and bring her back up here and marry her. It's true. This guy told me. A friend of his knew someone who... You're too much. There was preserved in her the fresh miracle of surprise. Open. The night is young and full of rest. I can't describe the way she's dressed. She'll pander to some strange request. Anything that you suggest, anything to please her guest. Sirens, midnight, criminal metabolism of guilt forest, rattlesnakes, whistles, castanets. Remove me from this hall of mirrors, this filthy glass. Are you her? Do you look like that? How could you be when no one ever could? Poet of the coal girl storm. She left a note on the bedroom door. If I'm out, bring me too. I dropped by to see you late last night, but you were out like a light. Your head was on the floor, and rats played pool with your eyes. Death is a good disguise for late at night, wrapping all games in its calm garden. But what happens when the guests return and all unmask and you are asked to leave for want of a smile? I'll still take you then, but I'm your friend. Ode, New York Maidens. Everyone has their own magic. There is no death, so nothing matters. High style, flash and forgive me. High button shoes, clean arrangement, messy breeding, love's triumph, everlasting hope and fulfillment.